Hello everybody, Jelsa from here and welcome back to my channel and South Brazilian map. So, I see that the rice is growing. I have had in the second stage of fertilizer in it and also the field in the middle there. So it is not the rice, of course, the black beans. There we go. They are still only yellow. I got myself a surprise when I woke up today, or actually when I went to bed. I saw there was some money going out of my account which I hadn't foreseen, and that was actually some loan interests. So I thought I never took up a loan. But if we see here on the bottom of the screen, I have 250,000 in loan, and I did not take up any loan. So what I did was I went out of the game. I started up a new save game, just to check. I started up a new save game on Farm Manager, and yes, you get 1,250,000 or 1,250,000 when you start on Farm Manager, but 250,000 of those is loan. So you actually just start with 1 million. So I need to make some money fast. I don't like to have loan. Black beans maybe are good to go later today. So what I'm thinking is that I have a grass field here. So I'm gonna make I don't need grass for any animals. So I'm gonna make silage bales. That usually pays off pretty good. I see the price on silage is going down, but anywho. And I'm gonna need some mowers. I am thinking about trying some new mowers which I haven't seen before or haven't tested before. So yeah, I'll see you down at the shop, I think. So here we are at the shop. So let's go in here and look for mowers. What I am curious about is these two, the Alpine Farming Pack. Even though it's a little bit high on horsepower for my tractor, and I don't have a front PTO. I don't think you can put these together because this one only has one PTO. Then I need to go for the X Varia, this one, but that requires 160 and 70. So what I'm wondering, I want to use one I haven't used before, this one, the John Deere HX20 wheel brand. Yeah, let's get some crunchy Mitas light system. Yeah, and this one I have been told that if you go for yes on this one, this will be like mulcher, or yeah, it will cut the grass, but the grass will disappear. It removes the windrows of the grass itself, so you want to keep that on no. And it's only 16,000, so I think I'm gonna buy it. Only requires 50 horsepower, 6 meter. And you know where, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to test it one thing. I want to test the front lifter on this tractor, if it fits or not. This one. Let's lease it. It's only 127 to lease. Oh yeah, it connects. That doesn't look that bad, does it? Now I could have things in the front, like a mower for instance, but I think I'm gonna keep it. And you know what? As we are down here, I'm gonna grab myself an extra fertilizer tank. This one. It's nice to have in the front. Yeah. I'm gonna buy that one. If I'm doing a whole lot of fertilizing or fertilizing contracts, I can always have this one as an additional tank on the front. And now I can do fertilizer with this one also, because now I can connect a weight in the front. Ooh, look at this. Hopefully I will get up that steep hill. So I did try a new thing today actually. I have a PC, a computer downstairs on my office. And today I installed the farming simulator on my computer. My computer is, well, it's, I'm not an expert, but it's an Intel i7 something, 8 gigabyte RAM, and it has a lot of storage capacity. The only downside is it doesn't have a really good what do you call it for the pictures. A screen card, or yeah, you know what I mean. So the graphics isn't that good. I don't know if you can change it out. Graphic card, of course. I don't know if you can change it out. If you know, please let me know. I downloaded the game because of my graphic card isn't that good. The graphics were much worse than this actually. But I just wanted to test it on my computer. I downloaded some mods and I did some crazy things on Ravenport. You know, you can fly and you can lift anything and you can move pretty fast, you can fast forward pretty fast. And I also downloaded some mods which I tried to, you know, change, and I actually managed to change some mods. So what I did was I took ideal combiner or harvester, and I changed the capacity from 17,000 liter to 100,000 liter. Now let's see how this works. Turn on and lower. Cruise control. Oh, there we go. And afterwards we need a windrower and a baler. Yeah, so I changed the harvester to 100,000 liter capacity. I changed speed I never done these things before. I saw a video on YouTube on one guy who did it. I changed the speed to what, 45 kilometers an hour. I also changed the speed on the header to be 45 kilometers an hour. I also downloaded a trailer and changed the capacity to 150,000 liter, and it did work actually. So yeah, but it was really weird to use the keyboard to move around. I tried to connect one of my PS4 controller to my PC, but it didn't work. I don't know why. So yeah, I think I don't know if you guys know, but it would be, I have some mods that I really would like to have, not crazy bigger, but there are some tractors maybe like this one, you know, to increase the horsepower from 130 to maybe 170, 180. I know how to do it now, but I don't know if you can like take a modded tractor and modify it with higher horsepower and then send it off to Giants for testing. I don't know. The farm tractor I use on Lone Oak, the Fendt, that's actually a Fendt 515, which is more or less the same as the in-game one. The only thing different is that the horsepower is much higher, so obviously somebody has done it before. So that would be really cool. I've found one tractor which I really like. More like an old style tractor, like the Fendt, another brand. I tried it downstairs today. I boosted it up to 190 horsepower and it worked. And I also it could adjust the brake power, so I did that, and that also did work. So yeah, but I don't know if you can use other mods to modify them and get them approved. That would be great. So if you know, pop a comment in the comment section if that's possible. I'm going to go straight down to my office and try to modify some tractors. I think at least one, maybe two. There's also another one which I don't use that much, and that's because of the horsepower. I know Mr. P, who is a fellow PS4 YouTuber, he uses it. Go check out his channel. He's doing season let's play on 6 Ashes, and he uses the I don't know exact what it's called. I think it's the mini bud. You know, we have the big bud, the big crazy tractor, and this is the mini bud version of it. It looks pretty cool. It has some new updated flotation tires, but it's only 170 horsepower. So if you know, you could modify that up to maybe 250 to, whoa, that's a big, yeah, if you can modify it up to maybe 250, 270 horsepower and ship it over to Giants, that would be awesome. Anywho, I'll finish up here and then I'll have to go and pick up windrower and a baler. So I'll see you in a bit. So as you can see, I'm finished with the mowing and now I'm doing some windrowing. I've leased myself a 9-meter windrower, which I think it's only requiring 60 or 70 horsepower. So my small tractor can pull it easily. So I'm gonna do maybe half headland more and then put the worker on it, and then we can start baling. I've also leased myself a baler, 2-in-1 baler, so to speak. There are several of these kind of balers, I think, which both bales and wrap the bales at the same time. The advantage with this one is that you don't have to stop every time to unload the bale. What is going on here actually? Yeah. So and this one pulls it without any problems. And this field were actually bigger than I thought. I think we can get a decent amount of bales out of this field. So I'm gonna hire a worker here, I think, because the workers are going in that direction. So let's see how he is doing. He's stealing a little bit from that row, but it doesn't matter. He's blocked by an object. Oh, the harvester, of course. Okay, dismiss worker, start. So let's try to start him this way maybe. Go ahead and hire worker. I think that should be good. And we can jump in the Massey. Here we go. So for those also, maybe most of you have used this, but for those of you who haven't used it, the special thing about this baler is, as I said, it's baling and wrapping and doing all in one. You don't have to stop every time to unload a bale. It has 2 chambers inside, so one baling and one secondary chamber actually. Let's start it up, lower it. It's a little bit slower than the other balers. I think top speed is the amazing 10 kilometers an hour, but at least you are doing it in a continuous operation. So you see now, or when you are offloading it, you don't have to stop. The baler continues to work, which I think is really nice. It's gonna take a hot minute to do this field, but anyway, I like doing grass work. I don't mind. And local farmers here in Norway, at least where I live, are doing a lot of grass work. So this is what I'm used to see around my hometown and also where I go for vacation. There's not much harvesting done by farmers here in southwest Norway. I think it's mainly because of the climate or the weather, and yeah. Oh, that's a big bump coming up there. I think I need to stop a little bit. Oh, it stopped by itself. Yeah, so it's a little bit peculiar that I started with a $250,000 loan. Now this is the first and last time I'm gonna start on Farm Manager. Or maybe it's just particular to this map, I don't know. I usually start my maps on New Farmer, but I thought we are going into a new region, a new map. I'm gonna test new equipment. Well, this baler is not new, but the tractors and the harvesters at least. So yeah, I'll keep cracking on here and I'll see you in a bit. Finished with all the windrowing and the baling, and we got some bales out of it. If we go into here on the top right corner, 72 bales. As you can see, it turns out to be much more than I thought. And oh, it's loud, this one. Yeah, I need to go and deliver this back and get myself a bale trailer. And I'm also considering to buy the biogas plant, because I remember when I did the map tour on this one, which I probably put a link in the end of the video if you haven't seen it. The biogas plant are paying really good for both silage and manure and slurry, I think. And as you probably know, you have to own the biogas plant, and on this map you don't start with it. On some maps you do. So let's just roll down to the shop and deliver this, and we'll look at the biogas plant. But yeah, what I talked about earlier with doing mods or modifying mods, if that is, so to speak, legal, that you can take a mod and modify it, not that crazy as much, but at least that you can. Let's return this one. Yeah, you can post it back to Giant. And this one also, you know, it sounds like it has 350 horsepower, but it only has 210. Anywho, let's go ahead and look at prices for silage. Silage is 551 and going down at the Agro Gauchos bales. If we go here into biogas plant, it is 113,000. It's gonna take a good chunk out of my money. We can always sell it back. You don't have to own it all the time, so to speak. I see it as you're like leasing it, renting it. Of course, if you're doing silage in the bunker silo, you don't want to sell it, because then I think everything is disappearing. But let's buy it. Bam. And now let's check the prices on biogas plant. Yes, just as I thought. Look at the silage price. 1500 for 1000 liter, and manure 1500 also. Whoa, maybe go into cows. Slurry 1200, and these prices are fixed. They will not go up, they will not go down. So yeah, I know now where I'm gonna deliver my bales. I need a bale trailer. I think maybe we can go for the big one. Then we only need to go 2 trips. I could also get... No, I don't need the Euro tunnel now, because I have the biogas plant. I don't need to store them. This one, the Lizard Rat 200. This one, if you choose the correct setup, I think it's on the right now actually. 44 bales. If you say no stack, it's only taking 24 bales. No stack, yes stack. It's always the matter of getting the there we go. Round bales, no stack. Yeah, 1500 to lease. Bam. Auto loads, everything. I just hope this one can pull 44 bales. If not, I have the Challenger, of course. I don't know. Yeah, it has tension belts, so you know, I could have just bought it, and you can use it also for pallets and other things as a flatbed trailer. Oh, I need to wash this one, that's for sure. I'm glad I'm not going up here with a full load. So I'll see you back at my farm, I think. let's see if we can get some money from our silage bales. Let's see how heavy we are. 38,000 liter. Or kilos, I mean. It might be... Oh, I didn't think about that. This is only taking 50,000 liter, isn't it? And 50,000 liter, that's what, 12 bales? Okay, so let's it could be a problemo. Unload bales, and these ones you cannot put down to the floor, you have to drop them. Maybe like so. It's gonna be a mess anyway. Unload bales here. Okay. Well, that went pretty good. My money's going up. So what do I need to do here? Do I need to dump them up, down to that one? You know what? I'm not gonna take all of them. Let's put it in transport position. And let's unload these here, maybe. Let's try to drop these ones inside that pit there. Unload bales. Maybe in here. It's gonna be a mess. Ah, there we go. And it's got 47. Yeah. So if you're putting in like 60,000 liter, it's only gonna register 50,000 liter, and you have to wait until it chunks it away. So what I need to do is to be as cost effective as possible. I need to bring all my bales down here, unload them here, I think, and then use the small tractor with a bale spike and take 1 and 1 bales into the pit there. Hey, okay. Oh. So yeah, I'll bring down the rest of the bales. I might try the small tractor actually, and then stop by the shop and get myself a bale spike. So yeah, hopefully that will work. Well, at least we made it to the shop. It was pretty heavy, both up and downhill. I might try. What if I think I can have the weight on the back? Let's see. No, not that one. That one. Because I have a trailer hitch on that, and I think this trailer is a pin connection. Yeah, there we go. And now I need this one. Whoa, that's heavy. Okay. It's maybe a little bit too much for this one. think maybe I have to put the weight on the front again. It's all of these things, you know, you have to try out new equipment, this new setup. But this is just on the edge for this tractor. Front wheel steering. Whoa. Let's put on this first maybe. There we go. And then this one. And now, there we go. So now we should be ready for the biogas plant. Hopefully. So I'll see you down there in a couple of hours, I guess. So I've had a little struggle with this bales bike. After I disconnected it from my front loader, it just tipped over, and I've been struggling to get it up now for the last 5-10 minutes. Now I finally got it, but it will tip over if I go forward now. So what I'm going to try to do is to put the weight on it, maybe. Like so. So I don't know about the physics on this bales bike, but it works on Lone Oak, but not here. So don't don't disconnect it. And now I cannot connect to it. Am I on the wrong? There we go. Aha. So now I only need my weight. Now that is the wrong way, of course. Maybe the weight is a little bit more friendly with me. There we go. So now let's test it out. I've used it on square bales before, not on round bales. Oh, it should work. It has tension belts. So if I say R1 and R3, they shouldn't slip off, but apparently they do. Maybe I had the tension belts on. Bam, like so maybe. No, so the tension belt does not work on round bales. Good to know. But a good thing with this one is when you go over here, you should be able to press L1 and X. There we go. So now let's try 2 maybe, at least. Do I get 4 now? Whoa. Can I lift 4? Yes, just on the edge. There we go. L1X. Bum bum bum. There we go. 4 bales at a time. That's pretty good. And maybe I have to sort out these two maybe. So yeah, I'll be cracking on here and I'll see you. Oh, there we go. So now you see it's 50,000 liter. So if I put in 2 more bales now, 8,000 liter. It doesn't say like 57. Okay, so it's stopping there. It's still eating. So you're not losing products. So you could just fill up this and let it chunk away. And if you don't have the patience to wait, you can just fast forward. Oh, and it will chew up the products a little bit faster. Ooh. So if you go, let's see, if I fast forward time now. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. So now they are disappearing a little bit faster, and he's chunking up. But I'm not gonna do that the whole time because then it's soon getting dark, and yeah, I want to be finished before the night sets in. So I might, you know, just fast forward a little bit in between. But anyway, I think that should be it for today's episode. I will finish this job here and go to bed, and I'll take maybe a snapshot of how much we get from the biogas plant at midnight, or I just put it up on the screen now here at the end of the video. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you have any comments or tips or tricks for this map that you have done, which I haven't seen yet, please let me know. And whoa, if you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe to my channel if you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.